Hi guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Rabiatul Aurela Dawiyah. I am from Faculty of Social and Political Science, majoring in International Relations. Today, I want to explain the structure of a speech and give the example of a motivational speech and also share some tips to deliver a great speech. So let's check this out. Yay! Now, we are going to speak about the structure of a speech and its example. So, the first part of the structure is the opening. Opening is the first part of speech. It should grab the audience's attention and introduce the topic. For the example is, hello everyone, good morning. Today I want to talk about something that might change your life. Small steps. Have you ever wanted to change your life but felt overwhelmed? Well, today I will show you how small steps can lead to big success. So, that's the example for the opening. It contains greeting and the introduction, and the introduction, and the introduction of the topic. Do you understand? Okay. So that is the opening. So the next part of the structure of a speech is the body. The body is the main part of speech. Here is where you explain your point in details. For the example of the body is, we often think that success comes from big decisions. But in reality, it comes from the little things that we do every day that shape our future. For the example is, when you read a page in a day for a book, you will finish the whole book in a year. So instead of saying, I will study for 5 hours a day, just say, I will study for 15 minutes in a day, but you increase gradually. Keep a journal. Celebrate a small wins and remind yourself that progress is progress, no matter how slow, and small steps are always matter. So, that is the example of the body. It contains the explanation of the topic points. So, the last part of the structure of a speech is the closing. The closing contains the conclusion, and it should summarize your main point and leave a strong impression. You can also include an apology if needed. So the example of the closing is, every big achievement or every great achievement starts with a small step. So don't wait for a perfect timing. Just start what you want to do. So as the saying goes, Safarul alfi milin yabda'u bi khutwatin wahidatin. It means a journey of 1,000 miles start with one step. So, we've reached the end of the speech. I hope this speech inspires you to just take the small step toward your goals. And I hope this speech is useful for us, and I sincerely apologize if there are some mistakes in my speech. So that is the example of the closing. Do you understand? Okay, so maybe that's all that I can say today in this learning. Okay, bye. Thank you. So guys, now I want to share some tips to improve your speech skills. So for the first tip is building confidence before a speech. So before you deliver a speech, the confidence is a key. Okay? So try the simple tricks. For the first trick is use power poses to boost self-confidence. So the second one is practice positive affirmation to reduce anxiety. So the third trick is visualize yourself delivering a great speech. So for the second tip is making your speech more engaging. A good speech isn't about words, but how you deliver it. Okay? So to keep your audience's interest, you can try this tip. The first one is use storytelling to make your speech more relatable to the audience. And the next tip is add light humor to keep the mood engaging. The last tip is interact with your audience by asking questions or using eye contact. Okay, so stare your audience, or maybe you can ask something, anything. And the last tip is best practices for improving speech skills. Public speaking is the skill that improves by practicing. So here's what you can do. For the first tip is practice in front of a mirror. Practice in front of a mirror to observe your expressions and gestures. And the second one is record yourself to analyze and refine your delivery. The last tip is join a public speaking community to gain experience and feedback. So the more you practice is the better you become. So keep speaking with confidence and impact. So maybe that's all for me, and thank you. Bye. So now I want to share some tips for delivering a great speech. The first tip is prepare your content well. The first point is choose a clear theme of a speech that you want to share, and you have to understand the content clearly. Okay? So it makes you can explain to the audience clearly and fluently. And the second point is create a structure of a speech. The structure of a speech contains introduction, main points, and conclusion. For the example of it is the speech that I delivered before. And the third point is use simple and clear language that suits your audience. Adapt the language so that it can be understood by the audience. Okay? The second tip is practice pronunciation and intonation. The first point is speak clearly so your audience can understand you. The second is work on your intonation and avoid sounding flat and boring. The third point is record yourself and listen for areas to improve. Understand? So the third tip is master your body language. The first point is maintain eye contact to connect with your audience. So don't be stuffed. Stuff like kaku. Don't don't make yourself seems kaku, okay? So you have to stare to your audience. And the next point is avoid unnatural movements. Use natural hand gestures. Understand? Use your hand. So you can seem like communicative, okay? And the next point is stand confidently with good posture. Understand? Stand stand still and but don't like stuffed again. Jangan sampai kelihatan kaku. So you have to move your body, okay, with natural movement or gestures, like use your hand, okay. Okay, so the fourth tip is control your speed and volume. The first point is don't speak too fast or too slow. Find a comfortable flow to speak. Okay, understand? The next point is adjust your volume. Sorry, adjust your volume. Your volume so everyone in the room can hear you clearly. Understand? And the fifth tip is use storytelling techniques. Or maybe you can add some quotes in your speech. The first point is engage your audience by adding personal stories or examples. Okay? It can make your audience feel like related to you, related to the speech, maybe to the topic. Okay? So the next is use pauses effectively to highlight key points. The point, sorry, the the important point in speech is to highlight your point that you want to deliver to the audience. Okay? And the sixth tip is stay calm and confident, like me. I'm being confident even though I don't deliver this fluently, clearly. Okay, just be confident and relax. Remember to relax. Okay. Take a deep sorry. Take a deep breath to manage nervousness. Okay? Take a deep breath to manage your nervousness. And the next point is smile. Don't forget to smile and enjoy the moment. Enjoy the deliver. Enjoy your. Just enjoy the moment, okay? Enjoy the moment. So it helps you appear more relaxed. It's okay if there's some mistakes, okay? Because one thing to remember is mistakes are normal. Mistakes are really, really, really normal. We are human, and human is full of mistakes. Okay? Remember that. Just keep going because mistakes help us learn and improve. Just keep going because mistakes help us to learn and to improve. Okay. Do you remember? Do you get it? Okay. Alright guys, that's all for today. Maybe I speak with a lot of mistakes. Yeah. Sorry. I hope this lesson is useful for you and me and us, okay? So I sincerely apologize if there are any mistakes in this video. Remember that mistakes help us to learn and to improve. Okay, so I am Rabiatul Aurela Adawiyah. See you next time, fellas.